Excelsior! So, welcome to the fourth episode of Comic Book Raw. Today we're going to read Adventure Comics number 40. So, this was published in July of 1939. So, I'm sorry about the quality of the scans for this one. I tried to find, there was only one reprint ever made of this comic, and I think it was called, Sandman Chronicles or something, DC Comics. It came out in like the late 90s, early 2000s, or sometime in the 90s, I think. But I couldn't find any copy, translation of it or anything. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Comic Book Raw is just me reading the comic anyway. The Comic Book Power Hour is the one where it's all professionally edited in that. But I try to do my best with the Comic Book Raw. So, Adventure Comics. Starting this issue. The Daring Exploits of the Sandman. And here's an ad. It's all I need to go any place. Around the world or bust. And he's holding Detective Comics, 64 pages. Fun. They're all original cartoons packed with mystery, thrills, and adventure. Printed in color. 10 cents on all newsstands. The thrilling adventures of Superman appear each and every month in Action Comics. So I think at this point the only two prominent DC heroes at this point were Superman and Batman, and there are some minor ones like I don't think Crimson Avenger came out yet, or maybe he did actually, but I know Zatara did. So there were very few superheroes at this point. There's only Superman and Batman basically. The Sandman by Larry Dean in DC Comics. The Sandman prowls again, and justice scores a blow to crime. Extra! Vivian Dale kidnapped by tarantula! Extra! Paperboy! World Telegraph. The tarantula strikes. Actress held for $500,000. Fulfilling his promise, the tarantula struck at 10 tonight, spiriting wealthy Vivian Dale from her luxurious home. Under heavy guard, police baffled. Tell me, Wesley Dodd, how does the tarantula do it? The police had a 24-hour warning, and guards were warming over our friend Vivian's estate. The tarantula has ability. Ability? He's got magic! How else could anyone smuggle Vivian out? I ask you! Maybe he didn't smuggle her out, Tom. Vivian's big house is old. Very old. Stop talking riddles, Wesley. I want to do something. I want to help. If only we had a master sleuth. A something Vanille. The Sandman. There's a brilliant mind. Solved. Yeah, again, I'm very sorry about the quality of this. This is the only one I could find, because the Sandman Chronicles was the other one, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find that one. And that was probably much better quality. For the police, but he's a mystery. Who knows where he is or anything? If he knew, maybe we could save Vivian. Maybe he does know. Bosh! This affair's upset me. We're dreaming prettier, then get some sleep. Think clearly tomorrow. Right, Wesley? Okay, this one's much better. Sorry about that. Good night, Tom. Good night, Humphreys. Good night, sir. Good night, Mr. Wesley Dodd. Sleep tight. Extinguishing the lights, Wesley presses a concealed button. A wall panel silently opens. A few minutes later, in a secret underground laboratory, Wesley prepares some chemicals for a strange gun. Then, he dons an all-black apparel. There, Mr. Sandman is ready. 1 hour later, having slipped through the surrounding police web, the Sandman skillfully enters Vivian Dale's home. You're all suspects. All of you. House guests and employees alike. We're here when Miss Dale disappeared. So you're all possible accomplices of the tarantula. We'll have to hold you here tonight. See here, Captain. I won't stand for this treatment. Sorry, Mr. Closet, but you'll have to. Now, everybody, go to your rooms, lock the doors, and stay there. We're expecting a visit, a message from the tarantula, and we don't want anyone prowling about when he comes. Don't worry. So the tarantula comes again tonight. Good. Meanwhile, I'll look around. And I can't read that, unfortunately. It says, and there. So he goes, he stays motionless. The tarantula delivering his message. Feeling about the huge mirror, the Sandman finds a catch, presses it. My chance to find Vivian. Shadow-like, he steals through the tortuous passageways. Vivian! The Sandman slowly presses one of the triggers of his strange gun. A smelling gas emanates and fills the room. I smell flower. Oh, sorry about that. I smell flowers. Violets. Guess this place is getting on. Gee, I'm falling asleep. The sands of deep sleep fill his eyes, and Vivian's too. Now to deal with the tarantula himself. Exploring the branching tunnels, the Sandman peers into various rooms of the old house. Captain, he's been here. The tarantula knocked out Sergeant Kelly and left this note pinned next to his badge. What? An empty guest room. Mr. Crossart's cane. Meanwhile, back where Vivian is tied. There, asleep. That violet odor. This sprinkled sand. The Sandman's been here. With automatic ready, the tarantula stalks through the passageways. He'll regret having interfered. Peering into Crossart's room, the tarantula sees a shadowy figure bent over a desk. Silently opening a secret door, he aims his gun, fires. Nobody heard. My silencer works well. So simple to fool you, Mr. Tarantula, alias Mr. Crossart. my hat and cape on a pillow, a string to topple it when you shot. Now, I must hurry. I have arrangements to make. Next morning, "Can you believe it, Wesley? It's just as if the Sandman had heard me pleading for help. Look here. It says this morning the police found Vivian, unharmed, fast asleep in her room. Tied to the foot of her bed was the tarantula and another thug, both asleep. There was sand sprinkled lightly over them all. The Sandman's signature. By George, it's unbelievable! It's amazing! It's... For heaven's sake, Wesley, say something!" "Remarkable, Tom. Remarkable." And the end. So I think I'm gonna now read Adventure Comics number 41. Here is Adventure Comics number 41. Adventure Comics. 64 Pages of Action. It was published in August of 1939. The greatest scoop in comic magazine history. All-American Comics. Be sure to read the first installment of The American Way, featuring Frederick March, which begins in this month's issue of All-American Comics, now on sale at all newsstands. The only comic monthly with all your favorites. Mudd and Jeff, Ben Webster, Tippy, Regular Fellers, Skippy, Toonerville Folks, and Scribbly, and a host of new friends you'll like, including H.C. Claudi's Mystery Men of Mars, Hop Harrigan, Bobby Thatcher, Wiley of West Point, Spot Savage, Magic and Puzzle Pages, Ripley's Believe It or Not, and Red, White, and Blue, America's greatest adventure strip. Here are miniature reproductions of the August issues of these two new great magazines, now on sale. Read them for thrills and entertainment. Enjoy a complete 5-star movie show for only 10 cents in movie comics. Complete in this issue, 5 came back with Chester Morris, Wendy Barry, Wolf Call, Jack London Story, The Girl and the Gambler with Leo Carrillo, The House of Fear with William Gargan, The Family, Next Door with Hugh Herbert, Continuing Oregon Trail with John Mac Brown, Shorts Comics Newsreels, The Man in the Iron Mask, starring Joan Bennett, Louis Hatward, now on sale at all newsstands. Sandman by Larry Dean. A foggy midnight, on the waterfront, from a deep shadow on an aged pier, a girl spies upon 2 men who stealthily board a decrepit old freighter. But the spy is spied upon. Unknown by the girl, or to the girl, a black-caped, strangely masked figure patiently observes her every move. The Sandman. The 2 men who have boarded the freighter enter a cabin. "I've just got to have some, Wing, or I'll go crazy."
"Here, sure. I'll get some. At my price."
I've only got $5, Wing."
"What? Only $5? Why, you sniveling hophead. I'd never let you aboard if I'd known. My price to you is $25, or no smoke."
"Please, Wing, please."
"Do you think I'm in narcotics for fun? I'm after money. Big money. And I can get it. Look. All those men have money. Lots of it. They pay big. I'm through with the old penny-ante game. Now get out, and don't show your neck in here again, less'n you got money.
I'm an old customer. I know all about you. If you throw me out, I'll squeal to the cops. You hear? I'll squeal.
Oh, so you'll squeal. Well, well. You heard that, Tipper? He'll squeal.
Meanwhile, the girl on the dock has stolen aboard.
He's still breathing, Wing. Guess you didn't clip him hard enough.
He won't be breathing much longer. Not on the river bottom.
Murder! This story's more than I bargained for. I should have.
At that moment, her coat belt buckle clinks against an empty oil drum. Discovered and cut off from the dock, the girl makes a desperate spring to the rail and dives over.
Must have plugged her. She ain't come up.
There she is. Wait out there. We got to stop her. Call the boys.
In a minute, Wing's boats are flying the fog-bound waters.
Hug the docks. Don't let her get ashore. We'll motor around and find her.
Ah!
A splash to the left. The girl.
Swimming underwater, the Sandman comes up by the tired girl.
What? Who are...
Shh.
The Sandman. Follow me. I have a boat. I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Sandman. But believe me, I never expected to be rescued by you.
You haven't been. Yet. Listen. A motor. Wing's boat. He's coming toward us. Get down on the bottom while I slip on this hat and coat. Wing's boat looms in the fog. The motor is cut. Wing calls.
Any signs of her, Tipper?
No.
With a curse, Wing switches on the motor and goes by.
Whew. That was close. Now's our chance to get ashore.
Wing, look, it's her.
Quick! A burst from your Tommy gun, Ed. Step in the motor to cover it.
Boss, it ain't her. It's Tipper. But who was on the boat?
The girl has an accomplice back after him.
There they go. Into that abandoned powerhouse.
Rally the boys. Surround the building. Don't let him escape.
We're trapped back inside. Crawl in this old furnace and stay there. But you... Matches. Now I'll summon help.
Suddenly, as the Sandman is climbing into the building, a light flashes on him.
That got him. He fell over the ledge. He's finished. Now find the girl. So the little girl's playing hide and seek way back in the furnace, eh?
She's behind that baffle. Can't get a shot at her. I'll crawl inside and...
Don't! She may have a gun. No need to risk it. We'll build a fire in this furnace.
But on the roof,
Lucky for me, that ledge was handy, or I'd be playing a harp by now. This fire should attract plenty of help. Now I'll go back inside and keep the boys busy till it comes.
inside, the Sandman sees
Last chance, girlie. Do we light the firewood, or do you come out?
grasping a suspended chain, the Sandman swings across the vast room and drops into the midst of the thugs, firing his strange gun, which shoots a cloud of mysterious gas. The thugs go down, choking and gasping for breath.
Ah, I hear the crash of a breaking door. Help has come. Time for me to fade. Goodbye, lady.
Swiftly, climbing into the shadowy vaults of the old powerhouse, the Sandman disappears.
He's gone.
Police and firemen burst into the room. What's going on here? Who are you?
I'm Janice Blue of the Daily Press, and just about everything's been going on. I've located a narcotics den, seen a murder, been shot at, almost drowned, rescued by the Sandman, and, oh, what a story I've got.
The end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.